I love horses.
Ashley was born with a genetic deletion affiliated with a syndrome called Wolff-Hirschhorn syndrome.
I love how gentle, how soft they are, how pretty.
It's a significant deletion on her 4th chromosome.
Do you have any pictures of horses in your room?
I do.
Do you have Smokey's picture in your room?
Yeah, I do.
But it really has impacted her ability across all the development areas, gross motor, fine motor, cognitive.
Describe to me the picture you have of him in your room.
I have a picture of me and him doing horseback riding, and I was holding my hands on his face. It describes like friendship.
SonRise is a therapeutic riding program for kids with social, emotional, and physical challenges. We walk alongside these parents and the kids on their journey, and each child is on a different path, and the destination of each child is different. Success is different for each child, and what we do is just walk alongside them on that path.
We found out when he was born that he has a genetic mutation that affects the urethra and the kidneys. And so when he was 8 months old, he started chemotherapy for Wilms tumor cancer. He had initially had his full right kidney removed when he was about 11 months old. So then the masses in the left kidney started to grow. He had a partial nephrectomy of his left kidney. And then just before turning 3 years old, he was declared in remission a second time. He is now officially 5 years out, which is like a huge milestone in the cancer world.
What do you like about horses?
So they're pretty big and pretty calm.
He's just had a lot of surgeries, a lot of anesthesia, a lot of doctors. He learned to walk in the hospital, he learned to talk in the hospital.
So how do you feel when you're around horses?
Well, pretty nice. It's like kind of a break from life, like all of the hard parts in life.
Break from the hard parts of life?
Yep. It's like one of the best parts.
He has a lot of trauma from all of that because he was being held down and having a large needle shoved into his chest, and he didn't understand because he was so little. You couldn't explain, you couldn't reason, you couldn't really do anything other than know he needed it and how hard it was to do it.
I do have ADHD and anxiety, so it's kind of hard during the day, but whenever I'm here, it's kind of just like I'm getting old.
It ends it.
Yeah, it's just like, just doing it.
A child who gets to use a horse in a therapeutic situation learns to care for a horse, learns to interact with a horse. They get to focus on that horse, they get to speak to that horse.
So is he like a friend to you?
Best friends.
They get to feel what it's like to be in the presence of this huge animal who could be scary but is so loving and so kind and so sweet, and is interested in that child. And it also gives them a chance to be in control of a large animal and find that strength that they need to fight through these difficult times in their life.
The horse brings no judgment. Each kid can be who they are around the horses, and the horse will be with them as they are.
They're these amazing creatures that seem to know what each child needs, whether it's to be quieter, whether it's to be a little more animated, whether it's a snuggle that these kids need.
So warm.
And the horse will also give them honest feedback about how they are as well. If they maybe have a really busy energy, the horse might go, oh, I want a little bit of space. And then kids can start to learn to read those reactions that sometimes they might have a harder time reading with people.
Giovanni, he is 8 years old, and he is a wonderful kid. He's very special and playful and smart. He was diagnosed at 4 on the spectrum, and although he is high functioning, he gets scared with new things and is a little hesitant. But since coming to SonRise, he's really opened up a lot and just thrives with the horses.
Ready? Hands forward a little bit in ready position.
And let's walk on.
Luis no puede hablar
Luis can't speak.
y fue cuando me dieron la noticia que tenía autismo.
That he was diagnosed with autism.
Speech is such an interesting thing. Kids who can't speak in general always speak a little better on the horse.
Children who are nonverbal come out and I've seen them speak a first word.
You can work on walk on and whoa, and it has purpose and meaning, and they want to communicate with the horse, so they really try really hard to do that.
Let's ask Treasure to walk. There we go. Good job.
Ella no puede hablar, pero ha empezado a decir unas palabras.
While he doesn't speak, he has started to say words that he didn't say before the program.
Something about the movement of the horse and the movement of their brain that activates speech.
Right. Okay, here we go. Let's ask Treasure to walk. Good.
Our student today, with being able to say walk and hearing him actually say that, we all looked at each other like, did we really hear that? I mean, it was just so exciting.
So these horses bring out capabilities in children that I think on an everyday basis, like without them, they might not be able to reach.
We do like where you put your hands up and you breathe up and then you have to breathe down slowly down. It really helps get you ready and prepared so that you're not just like thinking of something else to like focus.
And so during the session, working on posture, correcting the position of their body on the horse.
Their pelvis is moving, their hips are moving, their whole trunk is moving in a way as the horse is moving, and it's a very natural way to move too. So it's something that is very difficult to mimic in a clinic type setting.
So whether you're having a child sit on a therapy ball to challenge their balance, or having them stand on a wobbly board or a foam surface, here they're riding on an animal that has movements in such different planes and directions from any of those things that changes instantly. So it's providing a different means for challenging their coordination and their balance.
Their brain has to constantly calculate how they're going to be moving.
They also have to work on mental skills. They have to plan and task sequence as they're working through different things. They also have to work on self-control and executive function for themselves.
I love how they follow directions, they listen, and they follow the directions that you give them if you teach them how to do it. You show them the movements, you teach them by sight, like the voice, when they follow that direction.
The instructors take time to learn what the kids learned in the last lesson, how they can improve, how can we challenge them and make it something that's exciting for them to feel confidence.
After each riding lesson for In the Saddle or In the Saddle Junior, our team, our instructor, our horse handler, and our sidewalkers all go into the office and we take notes on the child's progression. And we talk about what the child's working on, how they're doing on specific tasks, things that we can improve on, and how we can best serve that child.
I have a son named AJ Denoga. He is now 6 years old. He was diagnosed with medulloblastoma in 2020, and we discovered SonRise through the hospital. At the time, SonRise was not doing any visits due to COVID, and so I had contacted SonRise, and they did a special visit to us at our home. And during that visit, AJ just lit up. It was something that I had not seen in him for so long. It was something that just brought so much happiness to our family.
And Traveling Tales is our program where we take miniature horses and ponies off the ranch to visit kids in special needs schools, hospice, and hospitals.
Watching our horses such as Wendy go and rest his head in the lap of a child inside the hospital bed.
The pony's breath and the child's breath end up kind of synchronizing.
And the horses seem to know exactly what those kids need. That's been really, really amazing to watch.
Some of these kids are on such a difficult path, and it's not just the child, but it's the parents and their siblings and even their extended families. What we want to be able to do is to be supportive to them and be there for them and to offer emotional support.
SonRise has been so phenomenal for my kid.
When he's here at SonRise, I'm able to see him smiling and laughing.
He feels free, he feels happy.
Peaceful, he's happy, he's in charge, he's himself.
I can feel the moonbeams in my hair.
Like, he's really smart and he has a good heart, like he listens. Whenever you go on a ride, you can tell that his heart is following your directions.
His heart is?
Yeah.
His heart is following you.
Like listening to you.
'Cause your heart is my heart, and my heart is yours.
This is different, this is special.
Just like horses, we can run and run and run and be like horses, chasing after that setting sun.
It's like you're in a different world. It's calm, it's peaceful, it's kind.
Just this beautiful, calm place where they can feel relaxed, and all those troubles can kind of melt away just for a little bit of time. A horse can really help a child find their own strength, their own inner strength.
When I get scared, this wild wind could take me anywhere, and I can stand my ground like an old oak tree. If your spirit's broken, you can lean on me, 'cause your feet can be my feet, and my feet can be yours. Just like horses, we can run and run and run and be like horses, chasing after that setting sun.
I see him being happy, and it's just more than I could ask for.
Just hold on to my soul like horses.
It's just so fun to be able to go on a ride and then come back and feel happy.